Hey everyone, welcome back to the Soccer Plug as we take a look at a continuation of a previous video I made about Mikel Arteta, and we're again looking and examining whether or not I feel and I think that he should continue to be the Arsenal manager. Well, there's a lot to unpack here. Let's start within the table. They're currently 15th, 14 games, 14 points. Yikes. For Arsenal, that's really disappointing. And they have now not won in, I believe, 6 games, losing 4 of their last 6 and drawing the other 2. And people, Arsenal fans specifically, are calling for Arteta to get sacked. And I'm here to say, what good is that going to do? Now, the first thing, a couple things to bring up about Arsenal. Let's look back to, where they came from. Obviously, Arsene Wenger, one of the greatest coaches of all time, especially in the Premier League. The consistency and stability that he provided was definitely taken advantage of, because now, since he's left, everyone was calling for Wenger to leave at the time for multiple years, and it's gotten worse, which I don't think any Arsenal fan thought at the time it could. And the scary part is that there's no excuse for Arsenal to say, we don't have any money or anything like that, because Arsenal have been spending the cash. And some of the signings, especially I think this past window, were actually good ones, including, Thomas Partey and Gabriel. However, they grossly overpaid for Nicolas Pepe, and they still, have not figured out, it seems, the central midfield and the central defense, despite those good acquisitions. Maybe it's the system, maybe it's a little bit of both, that they still don't have the players, Arteta feels he needs to succeed, but it's just not working out right now. Arsenal had hired Unai Emery, to replace Wenger, and looking back, he did okay. They were scoring goals for fun. They were second, I believe, in the year they finished 5th, behind only Man City, maybe 3rd behind Liverpool as well. But they conceded too many goals, and now it's the other way around with Arteta. Arteta came in, and he provided some stability at the back, especially during the lockdown period, and you saw that when they beat Man City and they beat Liverpool at the end of last year. Now, they can't score. That's the problem this year. And too much is relying upon Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He's not having a good season, which is fair, I'm pretty sure he was tied, if not won, the Golden Boot. I know he was tied last year, and even the year before maybe. So it's just too much relying upon him. And back when they were having success, they were playing a back 5, and they were defensively solid, and Aubameyang was getting goals. Now, however, Aubameyang isn't getting goals, and, it's not working, it seems. Everyone's complaining. Lacazette is a good player. I like him. He is very similar, I feel, to Gabriel Jesus, in that he does all the other things besides from goal scoring for the team really well, like pressing, and his hold-up play for a, not huge striker is, really good, as well as, bringing others into play. However, he can't be relied on consistently for goals, it seems, especially with Aubameyang not firing, and now it's a serious problem. And they're very similar to Man City, and, that obviously has to do with the coaching backgrounds, but Man City are struggling a little bit as well because they can't get, goals going, when in the past they had no problem scoring goals, and now both of them are defensively pretty solid. But I'm here to say that, all in all, I think if Arsenal fire Arteta, it would be the wrong decision. They can't keep going, from coach to coach, manager to manager. It's a good thing that it's good and bad. It's bad that there are no fans in the stands because Arsenal need that money. They are, the highest, I believe, in matchday revenue in the Premier League. However, if fans were there, they'd be booing, and, the pressure would be piling on Arteta. And I don't think they should fire him. I think that's a very short-term, short-sighted move. And if they want to succeed, they should believe in Arteta, back him with more money, and in the end, I think it will improve. It'll be a short-sighted, wrong decision if they, fire him now. Well, that's all, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like, favorite, subscribe, and that's all.